Hey, what's up? Um, okay, so this is the set you sent me originally. It has all of the clips named. Um, so so when I press the, I'm gonna completely mute that. So when I press the Divinate button, right now the follow action is set to none. So it's just gonna keep playing the same clip indefinitely. And if I want to divinate, I've divinated Innocence. And if we go and find 57, Innocence, it's playing. And if we divinate again, Prosperity, here we go. Prosperity is now playing. Um, yeah, so I is this the behavior that you wanted, or you're not experiencing this behavior when you click divinate? Um, it's playing a different clip than what's displayed in the hexagram, or I've configured it to working properly. I'm not sure, but this is how it's working for me, and I haven't been able to replicate any other behavior. There, we're playing quickening now, um, and you can select. If you select one of these, it should play them straight from the hexagram to dispersion. There you go, dispersion. So, yeah, and these don't. You can't select these as of yet. But yeah, is this not the behavior that you're experiencing with the divinate? Cause yeah. Now if I change the follow action, it'll start randomly changing the hexagram. And see right now it's doing it really fast. You can see it's flipping between them really quickly. And if you listen, the clips won't even be finishing because all these clips are 4 bars long, and our global quantization value is at 1 bar. So if you listen to it, it'll sound wonky. Yeah, so it's just playing the first measure and then skipping because the device relies on the global quantization value to determine when to do a follow action. So just make sure that your global quantization value is set at the same length as all your clips, and then it'll work properly. So yeah, and then if I divinate in the middle of a, it'll go to a new one, retreat. If we go retreat, so that should be the next one. You can also click on ones from this. You go clip follow action none. In the history, if you click on these from the history, you go to retreat, starts to play retreat, then it adds retreat down at the bottom. Penetration, starts to play penetration. So yeah, that's how it's working for me. Make sure your global quantization value is set to your clip length. See if that works for you, because the device uses the global quantization value. Okay, now moving right along to and if the device isn't working like that for you, then we'll have to do some troubleshooting and figure out what's going on. So it's possible that I may have not included some dependencies in the device that need to be there. Likely. that is it. Okay, so I should have narrated what I just did. So all Max for Live devices, next to the hot swap button, they have this edit button. So click on the edit button, and it's gonna make a pop-up of the device, which appeared on my other screen. So I drag it over. So here's our free-floating edit window, and you shouldn't use the device in this free-floating state. This is like kind of more for modifying it. If you're going to be jamming with your set, make sure this is closed and you're using it down here. But grab the bottom of the window, drag it down, and you see this secret hidden UE that's below everything else, and you can use this to recolor it. So I have these labeled. So the text color can be changed with this color swatch. You can grab any color you want, and the color you've selected is shown big in the square, and the RGB value of the selected color is showed right here. You can actually change these to, if you know the exact RGB value you want. So this controls the text color, text and outlines and stuff. And then the background color is right here. And then in live, usually the user interactable elements have like a different hue of the background color. So you can use these boxes to change the hue. And if you go to the extremes of the value range, it might actually change the color. And then this second one just changes the candy cane of the history. So yeah, you can experiment with a lot of different stuff and get like instant visual feedback, which is really helpful for designing this UE stuff. I always do color picking like this just because it's easier to see it. If you want more colors or different areas to have different colors, we can work on that. But right now I picked two just to keep it simple. If you want to A/B, like two color schemes, you can use this preset area to do that. I hard-coded some ones in here, just kind of as an example. And if you come up with a color scheme you like you'll have white background, pink text. It's kind of hard to read. Just shift click and it'll save it. Then you can make another one, blue background, yellow text. So shift click. Now we can A/B between our two, kind of mull it over. All of the changes you make here will not be saved when you close the window. Just goes back to that crazy black and green. Yeah. So, I didn't add the infrastructure in the device to save it. I just kind of made a simple visualizer. So if you find something you like, a color scheme you like, take a screenshot, and based on these RGB values and the background box values, I will be able to recreate it and hardwire it into the device based on the screenshot. I think that'll probably be the easiest way for you to get that over to me. And yeah, it looks like penetration. See, right now it looks like the live set, you can see the transport's going crazy. Looks like the live set is, something's gone wrong with the live set because I had the Max device open. That's not a bug with the Cypher so much as sometimes when you edit Max for Live devices, Live gets a little screwy. So if you are editing, so don't edit the color of the Cypher in a set that's important to you. Because editing Max for Live devices can cause crashes and unpredictable behavior like what's happening right now. I'm actually glad this happened so it would remind me to mention that to you. Yeah, it's weird. It looks like the tempo's going crazy. So, anyways, yeah, uh, that's how you do the color stuff, and that's how the device is working for me, and uh, how it's designed to work. If it's not working for you like that, we'll just do some troubleshooting. Or if I've designed it to work incorrectly, I can go back and fix it. I'm going to go and update the God code and do the Divinate thing and add the history export in the next prototype. So yeah, any changes that need to be made. Yeah, look, I deleted the device and the set's still freaking out. Any changes that need to be made, I can make that. Yeah, so hopefully this video wasn't too long.